Oops, forgot to unmute. Sorry. I noticed before any of you pointed it out, for the record, but I'm sure somebody's about to say something. Because of the delay. Alright. So anyway, welcome to Fliptendo. This is game number 140. I am a teacher. Super Mario No Sweater. This was released by Nintendo themselves, but it was developed by some company called Royal Kougyou. And this is a Famicom Disk System exclusive game. So let's check it out. This should be pretty interesting. Check out that cool cover. Look at that Mario sweater. Isn't that the kind of thing you'd like to knit? Yeah, that's right. This game is actually, it's just an instructional game on how to make a sweater. That's all this is. And supposedly they were considering bringing this out in America as well. Really weird. Look at the sheep. I think this would be a great game to play if you're like tired and you need to get to sleep. Because look at the sheep. You could count those sheep. 1, 2. Yes, Mr. Leo, I'm going to make a sweater right now. That's how this is going to work. Nestmania, we all believe in you. Make that sweater. If this was a Nestmania game, I bet TMR would have made the sweater. I bet he would have made a sweater. That would have been considered beating this game. Would have been a Mario knitting game, yeah. Alright, so this text here on the title screen says switch to B-side, so we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so hopefully that should work. Just knit a sweater. I know this is the best game so far. Did I fuck it up? Or is it just loading? That's the thing that's weird about Famicom Disk System games, so they have actual loading time. I think I might have fucked it up. Hold on, let me try resetting. Eject, switch to side, insert. Okay, it's supposed to work now. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not supposed to happen. Okay. Let me try restarting the whole thing from scratch. Better, yeah, still better than Frontline. I agree. It has to be better than Frontline. I'm not going to give it a 0. I can tell you that already. Spoilers. I don't know what I'm going to rate this game, honestly. Crap. Okay, eject, switch to side, insert. Don't give me some error message. There we go. Alright, so these are all patterns. Does this game require peripheral? No. This is... No, so like, this is simply an instructional thing to, like, help you make a sweater. Like, the sweater, the yarn, the patterns, well, the patterns are in the... All the stuff that was required to make a sweater, it has to be provided by you. So I'm gonna pick number 1. Hey, your dad plays. What is up? Alright, so here's all the various settings you can have. You can like change the size. Like you can press the buttons to like add or subtract centimeters from it. We'll make it like a little smaller so it'll fit on the screen better, I guess. Okay. And then when you press the start button, the sheep drops off the yarn. There it is, there's the yarn. Finally a game that truly speaks to you, Mr. Leo, exactly. I think it speaks to all of us. the inner knitter inside of us. You know, we all want to be knitters. So this is like front, back. This is the sleeve, and that's the collar, I believe. I'm gonna press on the front. So this first, I think the first 4 patterns are just like basic patterns. So this doesn't have like any kind of design. It's just a basic, I don't know, pattern of some kinds. So what you do is it goes line by line. Every time you press the button, it's, you know, you go through the line and it just shows you like, it shows you the pattern for you to knit. My grandma probably would love this game. All right, so this is boring because it only it has no interesting pattern. Let's go to number. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember what some of these are. Let's try number 5, I guess. This had to have been Game of the Year. Oh yeah, definitely Game of the Year. Thanks, sheep. The sheep dropped off my yarn. Where's the bad Christmas sweaters? I don't know. It might be in here somewhere. This game does have a lot of loading for some reason. I don't know what it's loading. Let's see what this pattern looks like. The first 4, I think, are just boring patterns that have nothing to do with Mario. So we'll skip those. Alright, so this... This is... What is this? I think this is a bunny rabbit. Yeah, it's a bunny rabbit. So this is a bunny rabbit sweater you can knit. You see the ears. So every time you press the button, it goes from front to back. That's why it's flipping like that. So I don't know anything about knitting. I do know that it has, you use this like mesh thing, which has like a bunch of like little squares that you like put the yarn through, and I guess that's what this is supposed to show you. I'm sure that little dashes and lines mean something. I'm not really too sure. Let's take a look at number 7. I think 6 is maybe also a bunny. Then the Mario ones start with number 7, I believe. I kind of like the music in this game too, even though it's so basic. Like I don't know, it seems like good music to have. Like it's like knitting kind of music, sort of. Especially this music right here that just sort of plays while you look at the patterns. This game is so ridiculous. Alright, I think this should be a Mario pattern. Yeah, there's the Mario pattern. It's just like 3 Mario heads. Yeah, are you guys all knitting? You guys got your knitting needles out? I hope so. So if you press start, it goes back to this screen. Here, I guess this is the back side of the sweater. But I'm not really too sure. You're still on pattern 1. Come on, your dad plays. Get with it. We're like way ahead of you. I've already knitted 5 sweaters. I don't know if you noticed. So it's boring because it's the back and it has no pattern, but I think that's what that is for. Let's check out the sleeve thing. I'm not sure how this works. So yeah, this is for knitting the sleeve, I guess. Not entirely sure how this all works. I've never knitted anything before. And I might just die without ever having knitted something. You know, that might just be my fate. Maybe this game can save me from that fate. And then this is just showing the collar, I guess. Yeah. Not sure what that means, but I guess it means something to somebody who knits. Let's look at the other patterns you can make. The loading is kind of a bummer. Of course, if you were actually making a sweater using this thing, I guess you would spend hours looking at each screen. Alright, so I think 8 and 9 are the same thing, maybe. Let's check out number 9. I'm gonna make it smaller too, so it'll fit on the screen better. Guys, I want to remind you, this is a real Famicom game that exists. It was released, and probably people like actually use this to knit some sweaters. I'm sure somebody did. A copy of this on eBay for $1,600. Wow, $1,600. Somebody must really want to knit a sweater very badly. This is very upbeat music, you know, which is kind of nice. Let's see what this pattern looks like. You rate this game 1, pearl-wise. Alright, so this is just like a... This is just like a Mario sweater, I guess. It's a basic Mario sprite here. Hey, Jen. You alright? Jen, I'm thinking about knitting a Mario sweater. She's very excited by that. So I think that Mario's head looks a little bit weird in this particular pattern. Some of these have kind of weird... Was that what it looked like in the game? The sprite looks a little off. I'm not quite sure. Let's go back to the menu. The Mario sprite sucks. Yeah, it looks weird. It doesn't look accurate. I don't know my knitting terms. You might need to refresh me. Your dad plays. No, of course I do. I know everything about... I'm a knitting expert. Alright, let's check out number 10. I didn't look at any of these other patterns. Well, I think I looked at 10. One of these is like Mario shooting fireballs. That might be this one. I know. That's a knitting. I know that one. Knitting term. For shame. That's what you say when you finish knitting something. You're like, for shame. And it's a good thing. That's a knitting term. You've been knitted since middle school, home ec class. I can't remember if we knitted stuff. We might have. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember what we did in home economics class. I mean, I remember cooking stuff. I don't remember... Oh, is this just like a brick pattern? Oh, I did not see this then. Oh, okay, no, this is the one. This is the one where you're shooting a fireball. Yeah, it's Mario shooting a fireball. This does, I guess, look like the sprite from the game. I'm not quite sure. Like, let me just pull back a little bit. Is that what the sprite looked like? I think. Maybe. Feels like altered from the sprite. Like, I'm not quite sure if this is like completely accurate. So here's Mario shooting a fireball. And to think, you could have that in a sweater. You guys could all knit your own Mario sweater. See, this game really is way ahead of its time. This is a learning game. Just got number 11. I like the music that plays also when the sheep comes to like drop off his wool. So yeah, this is weird. Oh, is this? I guess this is for a vest? This must be for knitting a vest. I wish TMR could play that. I know. If only they released this game in America, just so that TMR could play it. Or like in Europe or something. Don't you wish this game had been released in Europe? I would love to see. I would love to see this on NESmania. And knitted a sweater. That would have been amazing. This game needed to leave Japan. They should release this in like France or something. Hey T-Bot. Oh, that looks like a Mario cardigan. That's exactly what it is. Well, this is a Mario vest. This is apparently for a vest. I guess maybe Mario's on both sides or something of the vest. Like a vest with the Mario pattern. Like, who wouldn't want to wear that? T-Bot, this is I don't know if you've been paying attention. This is a game that teaches you how to knit your own Mario sweater. Let's look at the other side. Jen, I'm learning how to knit a Mario sweater. Good night. Let's see what the right side looks like. Maybe the right side is blank. I guess it's blank. That's boring. I was hoping you could have like Mario on both sides of your vest. You'll see any images of sweaters based on this game in your search. Yeah, you would think there would be one, right? You think somebody would have made... I'm sure somebody did make a sweater, but maybe you have to use like Japanese Google. Because like, I'm sure nobody in America... Maybe like on Japanese Google there's like somebody you can find. I'm sure there must be a sweater that was made using this game at some point. Let's see what number 12 is. Poverty vest. So what do we have here? So it's like a blue sweater with a little Mario portrait in the middle, I guess. See, it's like his hand out or something. I'm not sure what's going on there. But this could be something you could wear. You guys could all wear this. This is the perfect game for Christmas, really. It looks like the one on the left there. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. It looks like the one on the cover. So that was that 12, I think? Should we look at the final two patterns? Oh, there's 3 more. 13, 14, and 15. I think that is that one. So a total of 15 patterns in the game, but 4 of them have nothing to do with Mario. And 2 of them are just like bunny patterns. So it's a little weird. Why wasn't this part of NES Classic? I know, right? NES Classic should have simply just been this game, and it should have come with a knitting set. Oh, you can also get one with Goombas on it, too. Okay. This is the Goomba sweater. Who wouldn't want a Goomba sweater? This would have been a good Christmas... Somebody knit me a Goomba sweater. Give it to me for Christmas next year. That's what I want for my present. Maybe there's one with turtles, too. Guma sweater looks vaguely Christmas. I guess it sort of does. They're chestnuts. Have you guys ever had chestnuts? Ever tried? I think I just tried roasted, like actually roasted chestnuts. I think I just tried those recently at some restaurant. Well, not like recently, but like within the last year or so. I tried roast chestnuts. They were pretty good. They were pretty good. You weren't too into them? I like the ones I had. I liked. Oh, is this the princess? Okay. Never had them. They're pretty good. Nothing you need to like rush out and get, but I like them. It's the princess. She's got a little crown there, kinda. She sure looks different than she does in the modern games, huh? They got her hair wrong. They should put that princess in the Super Mario Odyssey. So was that? I can't remember if that was. I think it was 14, right? So yeah, it was. So one more to look at, and then I don't know what that option in the bottom is. It's probably something like, "Fuck off, stop playing this game." Samus had green hair and Peach has blue hair. Wasn't it blue? I thought it was blue. It's weird though because Samus does have green hair with the sprite when you are playing the game, but in the ending, Samus actually has brown hair. She has green hair when you're playing because green is just one of the colors of the suit, so it just kind of worked out that way. And here we have a star pattern. That makes sense. That makes sense. This is kind of Christmassy. Star pattern. Oh, there's more. Oh, it also has mushrooms too. Stars and mushrooms. Guess that works. All right. So we got stars and mushrooms, we got the princess, we got Mario, Mario's head, Mario shooting fireballs. This game has got it all. The most challenging one? Exactly. I can't read this option here. I don't know what this perler bead art. Have I ever done it? No, I have not. We had some perler art of like Maytag and Bernadette that we sold during one of the Kickstarter. Well, the last Kickstarter that we did. I never actually got one though. Continue from the previous. I guess I would go back to the previous menu. Not much point in doing that though because I don't think there's any other options. Oh, continue from the previous. Right, the previous pattern you were working on, I guess. Okay. So that's basically it for this game. Like, those are most of the interesting patterns to look at. So what do you guys think about Super Mario No Sweater? The full name being I Am a Teacher, Super Mario No Sweater. How would you guys rate this game? I don't know how I'd rate it myself, quite frankly. How do you rate a game like this? Oh, man. It's a tough question. How does one rate this? As a product, I guess? How would we rate it? Yeah, it's hard to rate something, well, like, from the perspective of somebody who's using it to, like, knit something. Does it provide all the information you need? Like, I'm going to assume it does, but... I mean, I like the production value and music of it, generally. Like, on the one hand, it's a little basic, but the music is kind of the loading times suck, and they feel excessive. Like, I don't, like, what is the game loading? It doesn't seem like there's anything in this game that would require so much loading time. So maybe it's not necessarily programmed as well as it could be, you know? And also, as far as the patterns go, I feel like there could be more, you know? I don't think they put that much work into this, but, like, it's alright. I guess I'll give it a 5, you know? I don't know, maybe a 4. I feel we have to give it some kind of rating, you know? Maybe a 4. Do you think that as an instructional software for making a sweater, it feels kind of mediocre? I don't know. And the music, I'll give a 5. It's decent. Decent music. Yeah. We'll go with that. All right.